Alright, hey YouTube, I'm just coming by to do a video. I think the last video I did was for 10 months and she's 13 months now. Today is the 5th of July, and so she'll be like 14 months in almost like 2 weeks. So I just wanted to come by and do an update before we get too far out and I forget stuff or whatever. So the first thing I want to talk about is her birthday. Her birthday went well. We went home to Oklahoma. We spent time with family. How she is if she doesn't like know somebody, she doesn't really warm up to them very quickly. So my family probably felt some rejection from her because she doesn't, they're strangers. She's seen them. I mean, we've gone home for like 3 times this year. So she doesn't know them. So they were kind of rejected. But we had a good time. And I spent my birthday down there. Me and my best friend went to this, what would it be called? It's like a restaurant, but they had a band. So we did that for my birthday. And we had a really good time. I was kind of surprised. Let's see. Developmentally, she's been walking since 10 months. She's walking pretty good now. In terms of words, she's saying thank you. I believe she's saying stop. And I feel like we have conversations, so I don't know exactly which words she's saying per se, but I feel like we can communicate. I know one day it was funny. I put some shoes on her. And she was speaking gibberish, but I was convinced that she was telling me, look, Ma, I really don't want to wear these shoes. Can I pick out my own shoes? And so, well, no, actually, she wouldn't even put the shoes on her feet. So then I let her pick out a pair of shoes that she wanted to wear, and she put them on easy. So I'm convinced that she didn't like the shoes. And when I looked at the outfit, the shoes she picked out kind of went better with it anyway. So, yeah, and then from that, what I started doing is I started letting her pick out her own clothes. So I'll give her 3 options in the morning, and she'll get to pick out what she wants to wear. So today she actually picked out her shorts as well, since I wasn't like a jumper. So I like that. I think that's cool. Help her to get into the habit of making decisions. So it's pretty cool. Shoes. She really likes shoes. I bought her some Jordans for the first time. They're actually kind of too big, but she likes to wear them. She carries them around the house, so she's gonna be like a shoe person. I feel like I mentioned that before. In regards to daycare, I don't know if I really went into her last daycare. I wasn't all that pleased with it, but what they did provide is they did provide what I felt was like care for her. Like they, there was never a time when I felt that they just let her cry. I'm sure there was times, but if she got too fussy, they would actually call me, which happened a total of like 3 times. And it was mostly because I forgot something or, why would she do that? It was always a reason why, but if she got too fussy, they would call me, which I kind of appreciated since it was only 3 times, but it just kind of gave me assurance that she's not just there screaming. And then I can tell when she's been crying all day, because she'll be like, when she was little, she would have like she'd be like all night when I pick her up, which is not cool. And then now her voice is a little hoarse when she's been crying a lot. So I like that about the daycare. But now that she's 13 months, the caring is definitely important. But at this time, we need education going forth. And there was none of that. I didn't feel like they were teaching her anything. I mean, I think they read books occasionally, but the classroom just wasn't, stimulating at all. Like there was no pretend play. There was really no toys. They had swings. Like I felt ridiculous taking this big old child and sitting her in a swing that doesn't even move. It was, yeah. It was for that season. And so I just was bothered every day taking her in. So I started looking for another daycare, which is a learning center. So I found one and I like it. They actually have outside playtime. They have nice toys out there. The classroom is really nice. She doesn't like the fact that it's a new environment, but she likes the stimulation of it. So she cries when I take her, but I can tell she just like, it's kind of weird. It's like she's crying, but she's not trying to go with me. She's just crying because it's a new environment, but she wants to stay. So that's awesome. Passy bottle. She still has the Passy. I don't like it anymore. I'm wishing she would get rid of it. Not that she can just do it on her own, but I'm wanting to start trying to wean her off the Passy. The bottle, this new daycare, I just didn't send the bottle, so she was climbing in the, what is it called? The dishwasher earlier trying to get to the bottles, because she's been without a bottle for a week, and she, you know, she never got them at home anyway, so she's just having to deal with it. Eating, which her eating is kind of awesome because it kind of forces me to do table food. No, it forces me to cook more. I'm not that much of a cook. I mean, I can cook, but I just kind of choose not to, or I did, past tense. So now I'm cooking more, and I actually have to start planning out meals. It is interesting, at their different stages, you have to, you know, be in different modes. So now I'm in the, I have to plan for dinner mode rather than just going to pick up something, and, or I could just, you know, a couple months ago, I could just give her the breast or the, you know, some frozen baby food in the freezer, and we're good. Now, no, I got to plan out a meal. So, which is good. You know, I need to cook anyway. Let's see. Potty training. I've been putting her on the pot just to kind of get her used to it. My lips seem like they're ashy. Excuse me if they are. But, I've been putting her on the pot a little bit. She would sit there at one point and we would talk and stuff like that. Now she's not even wanting to sit. So she's used the bathroom once, but now we're kind of like, she ain't having it. So I'll just lay off of it. I'm not that hard pressed to get her potty trained. I just like to introduce it and just let her do her thing with it. Which goes, I actually forgot this part in terms of school. She's going to this school. I'm trying to get her to a place to where I feel like I can send her to Montessori school, which is just me. They haven't told me that they want her to be at a certain level before she gets to Montessori school, but I want her to where she doesn't have the Passy, she doesn't have the bottle, she's sitting at the table, she's at least trying to use fork and a spoon, and she's drinking out of cups before I send her to Montessori school. At least that's the goal for right now, to get her working towards. And then, you know, I want to send her to a Montessori school kind of early, because like when I looked up Montessori, it kind of is more aligned with my parenting style anyway. Like, you know, I kind of let her just explore the world, and I try to make sure it's as safe as possible for her as she's exploring. So, and that works for her. She soaks up knowledge. She's doing a lot. She's like brushing her teeth. She loves brushing her teeth. She was watching me brush my teeth. So, you know, I just kind of let her try to explore and do things that maybe she shouldn't be doing right now by herself, but I just try to let her get practice at it so she can be independent. Which she's like a good balance between a little, not a little cling, but a lot of cling and independence. So it's like she's straddling both, and that's fine with me, whatever. I'm thinking I really want to get her a kitchen set because she's doing like some imagination play right now. So I think that would be a good investment to buy her a little kitchen. And plus I want one too, so that'll be fun. I had one when I was younger, and it was like the best toy ever. I think I had it till I was like 10 years old. My mom bought it when I was like 5, and I kept it till I was 10. So I loved it. I'm ready for another. See, I only have 11 minutes left on my phone to record. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut this short. I'm going to come back and do a video that talks about me, kind of what's going on with me in terms of, you know, postpartum, right? I've really missed you guys. I hadn't been able to make a video. As you've seen, me and her have never been in a video together because she's like, she's I don't know, it wouldn't work. So always either she's in the video or I'm in the video, and she's in the back now and chilling, thank God. So but other than that, I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for watching. If you're new and you're just watching this video, click like, subscribe. Yeah, I have a Twitter account. It is, what is my Twitter account? I think it's the same as my YouTube account, MASTAPES33. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. I'm pretty active on Twitter as of recently. Facebook has gotten kind of lame. So, alrighty, I will talk to you guys later.